And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the San Francisco Giants and the Boston Red Sox. First pitch coming at you. Just about ready to go. And on the hill, Garrett Crochet. What do you have on him?
Well, this guy featuring that straight four-seam fastball, but off of it throws the cutter. And really, he's most effective when he's using that cutter off the four-seam fastball just to miss the barrel of the bat. Not always going to see the swings and misses, but if you can somehow get weaker contact, you have a chance to collect some out.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. High off the light tower and gone. A towering blast. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. And the Giants have the lead now. It's 1-0. Tyler Fitzgerald, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one.
One strike.
And it's 1-1.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
So hard to touch. Being at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. It looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
Willie Adames in the box now. No balls and a strike. That one fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Now it's Matt Chapman. And first offering is fouled off. 2 out, space is empty. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. Swing and a miss. Crochet gets the strikeout. Back here in Boston, and on the mound now, Logan Webb.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 1 down. Here's Alex Bregman. In there for strike 1. Webb, a former All-Star, 28 years old. And he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. That clips the zone, and it's 0-2. Hit on the ground to short. Adames zips it across, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight. 2 down, base is empty. Devers now. On the ground. Wait. Handles, throws to first, and Devers is set down. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. So here's Wade now. Crochet back to work. In the air, right field, Abreu. And out number 1 on the grab. Here's Elliot Ramos. Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, base is empty. Swings and misses. That K is his 3rd of the game. And here is Patrick Bailey. Just missed.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1-1.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
2-2.
That one missed.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the inning. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. That's off the mark. 1-0. Right through there for a strike. Swings and misses. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's their first base runner of the game. Here's Story now. Swing and a ground ball. Chapman. Off balance feet. There's one. Now he launches a throw over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. Masataka Yoshida stands in now, looks at that one inside. Next offering is in for a strike.
Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Way out front for strike 2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Next offering misses down and away. He goes down looking. Wilyer Abreu up next for the Red Sox. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Story on at second with 2 down. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. So digging in, Grant McCray. And takes low for ball 1.
1-0.
Nobody out. Runner at first. right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Good job to fight that one off. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. Jung-Hoo Lee will hit next. He's already homered in this game. That one ripped. That's back there. And it's gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 3-0.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And digging in for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. A little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Ball.
That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Crochet maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff. Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Runner on at first with one gone. Willie Adames stands in.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses. Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
They're all partner. Every pitcher's...
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
High leg kick hangs in the air, but he read it nicely. And now in scoring position to add on to this lead.
And that's way high. And it's 2-1. Move to second. Fitzgerald back on a dive. Swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just missing there. And the count's full. Stays alive. Man at second. And that one lifted in the air center field. Rafaela makes the grab. 2 down. Now Matt Chapman at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Chapman gets a piece there. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for Boston, Connor Wong. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
1 strike.
Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Strike.
One down, base is empty. And it's even up. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Jarren Duran. Ball 1 low.
Down.
In the air, left field. McCray makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Boston, start of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
First baseman, Lamont Wade Jr.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. What about the fans at Fenway? Would they let you have it from time to time?
They're definitely intelligent baseball fans, which is awesome. They're not waiting for something to happen. They can smell a big inning or anticipate a situation setting itself up.
Ramos takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just missed.
One thing I found that was very cool was making a great play to end the inning and running off the field and getting a standing ovation, even at times when you're not a player on their team. As long as you're not winning, they will celebrate and applaud a great play on the field. These fans here, they love and respect baseball.
So a man aboard, Patrick Bailey, the next Giant to hit. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And it's fouled away. Next offering is fouled back. Man at first, 1 away. That one outside. And that is ball 1.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Yastrzemski measures 5 feet 10 inches, 180 pounds. He's playing today in his home state of Massachusetts. And a swing and a miss there.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
That one is absolutely belted. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
Got a fastball, middle.
So they turn things over to the righty, Richard Fitz.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it. Big moment in this game. 2 outs, 2 runners in scoring position, and could really break this thing wide open early.
This one in the air. Wong under it. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. Back here in Boston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch misses. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-1.
And now 2-1. And a foul ball. That's off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. That clips the corner.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And that drops in for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Now batting Tristan Casas. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Check swing, called strike. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Bregman at first, one gone. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. And there's a hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Ball one.
Story at the plate now. That's ball one. Two on, one out. That catches the top part of the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. That's a little bit low.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
There's a strike. Flying drive, and that's a base hit into center field. The throw in, and he's out.
On the tag.
Masataka Yoshida up next for the Red Sox. Struck out looking his first time. He was late there. Strike one.
0-1.
Pitch misses outside. Ball one.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
First and second, two down. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Chapman makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Back now at Fenway. New inning getting started, and now Jung-Hoo Lee. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Check swing, called strike. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. There's a swing and a miss. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. 3-2 now. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Whips it to Casas. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at bat expands.
Throws across the diamond. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Willy Adames. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that is out of play. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the pitch to Adames. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Fenway Park, we head to the bottom of the fifth. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Webb back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Red Sox need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
And a swing and a miss, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. And there's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, base is empty. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. That's in for a strike.
Ball 1.
And there's a fly ball deep right field. Back there. High bounce over the fence for an automatic double.
Everything came together for him. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Now batting Jarren Duran. And that's in for a strike. And the count is 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here at Fenway, and here is Matt Chapman. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Wade in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Next will be the Giants DH, Elliot Ramos. He is struck out, and he is walked. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. One and 2 here. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Now the number 2 hitter, Alex Bregman. ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Casas in the box now. Take strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Next pitch is outside.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
And a ball evens the count. With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Just off the outside edge. Full count now.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. But he wins the foot race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 1 for 2. Ripped on the ground to second. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 2 in this one. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And that one is lifted in the air. McCray on the move. He's got it. That is the inning. Top of inning number 7. And the batter now, Patrick Bailey.
Patrick Bailey.
First pitch just misses. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Here's a 1-1.
Ball 2.
And that's outside. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Bailey gets his lead at first with nobody out. And that one fouled off.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one way inside. That's inside. 3-2 now.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Got him looking. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So up next, Grant McCray. Just missed.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
1-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now it's the Giants' leadoff hitter, Jung-Hoo Lee. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
1-0.
Just missed. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. And strike 2.
2-2.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And we're back here at Fenway Park, set for the last half of the 7th. And now the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
Right fielder, Wilyer Abreu.
First offering, and it just misses. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a foul straight back. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher to hit, Connor Wong, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Just off the outside edge. The Giants holding on to a 2-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. Outside with a breaking ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
1 down, base is empty. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Ceddanne Rafaela getting ready to hit. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
1 ball, no strike. No, that's a ball.
Slice the other way, that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Right through there for a strike.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
That's a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
1 ball.
Rafaela, the runner at first with 2 gone. Struck him out looking. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Greg Weissert.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Fitzgerald now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. He gets there with the slide, gathers and throws, and they get the out. And now Willy Adames, 0 for 3 in this one. Gets him to chase after that one.
No ball.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-2.
That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. Here's Matt Chapman. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
Ball.
And the 3-0 finds the zone. Off the outside edge, ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Weiser checks over to first, and he's back. Wade in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. This to third, Devers. Throws to first in time, and that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tyler Rogers.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Bregman leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 1 for 3. That's a strike. 0-1.
Well, and at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that's in there for a strike, and quickly nothing at 2.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
1 down, base is empty. That just misses, and a count 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beatings. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas. That misses, and that's ball 1. And there's a ball. Just missed. Smoked on the ground a second. On to first. Out. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at Fenway. Now it's the DH, Elliot Ramos. Weiser back to work. There's a strike. 95 of that one. Next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And they'll do it again. Bat to right. Abreu on his way over. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. And a ball and 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now the catcher up to hit, Patrick Bailey. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Just missed.
1-0.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
That one pushed to the left and foul. In there at the knees. 2-2 now.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Rafaela makes the grab for the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. And up next for San Francisco, Mike Yastrzemski. There's a strike.
Looks like he sacrificed a pitch right down the middle for tracking and timing. Some good hitters will do that.
That just misses. And 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Inside. And the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count. One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very
new pitcher for the Red Sox, Renan Bernardino.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
McRae in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Right through there for a strike. And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Yastrzemski leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And he chases that one. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Walker.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Story, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. And next for the Red Sox, Masataka Yoshida. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Next offering is down low. The Giants up by 2. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That one hit to right. Yastrzemski brings it in. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. That's in there. Strike 1. The Red Sox down to their final strike.
Ball
Good
one.
eye in that spot.
That's a really
1-2.
good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Kind of a strange win, only 3 hits, so they definitely weren't firing on all cylinders there. Great.